Yo, you guessed it. We're back in BMX Streets. This is VBB Warehouse by Jammer3Dits. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a session. So just have a quick look through the map. It's basically a park map, but it's got kind of a lot of street-ish technical sections and a few ramps like this. As you can maybe tell, it's a lot of smaller scale stuff, so a bit suited to my style. I think we can get a few interesting things on this. Start off with a little foot jam whip. I've noticed when you do them, it always hops you to the left a little bit. So you always want to be coming up to it like this with the intention of hopping off to the left, and then it kind of works out. If you want to go to the right, you're kind of screwed at the minute. Hopefully Mash figures out a way to give us a bit more control over those. We get over. Hoping to get a Manny, didn't quite work out. Also, may have noticed I'm into my bump jumps at the minute. It's just nice to get a different angle at things. Damn. Oof. It's the advantage of pumping for you. Let's just have a quick look at this lounge area. It's kind of nice, detailed. Like a surprising amount of detail considering the amount of time people will spend in this area. But it is nice to kind of flesh out something, make it feel a bit more realistic. Still going, still going. I'm not entirely sure which way I can get out of this. I think there's a ledge on the other side as well. You may also be asking, why am I trying to do this in the first place? My answer is, why not? I suppose I could bump it as well. Or bonk it even. I suppose I could just land on top like that. That works. Little bonk as well. There we go. There's actually quite a few different ways to flow around this. It's one of those sort of deceptive ones that look simple when, at first glance. But then the more you play around, you discover there's a whole bunch of different transition opportunities. Starting off with the more straightforward options. Oh, so some of the pillars and roof things around that are all kind of solid objects as well. Okay. So we should probably try and take advantage of those in some way if we can. I just noticed the guy's pants changed. He was in all black before. But now he's suddenly decided to be to change outfits somehow. Maybe it's after you use the drone or something. It reverts to a previous setting. Yeah, I don't know how long that's been going on, but I've only just noticed. Because it's so close to the wall, it's not the easiest thing to ride, must admit. Kind of cutting it close most of the time. But still, you can see how it all connects together really well. A little bit of a ledge. Ooh, ledge to a rail as well, could play around with that. Can't beat a good old nothing. Been a while since I used one of those. Oh, to a crook. Don't think we're gonna get over this. Nope. Ooh, rare ride on top. Here's my new patented... I don't have a name for it. It's like a feeble slide or something. I think something changed with the physics with this recently, which means you can kind of like slide in that position. Just have both tires on both sides of a ledge or bench or whatever. You can kind of, if you do the crank arm input, get it to slide a little bit like that. Also, if you're wondering, actually, I managed to get up it. I was just going to say I couldn't figure out a way to get up the rail because I just keep banging into it. If you get it just right, you can kind of make it. Well, the curious thing is this pole jam is right at the bottom of those stairs. God knows how you get enough speed to get up to the top. Because I'm pumping pretty hard. What? Okay, I pumped so hard I broke the game. Okay, we're back. That's happened a few times. Like literally every time I play now. After like 10 to 20 minutes, I'll get stuck on a grind like that. And it'll just crash the game out. Ooh, that was a rare ride. It's probably better than a grind. Slows you down a bit less. I suppose you could go down it as well. Yep, it's pretty good. Little bonk off the rail. A little variation with the T-bog. Damn, just trying to get into the war ride. Overall though, everything rides well, no real issues. Okay, I was wondering if we could slide under that thing. I guess not. The thing is, he'd shrink in size enough to be able to get through. What we'll do is turn always fire on, so then we can activate it. Actually, no. Actually leads him to hop a little bit. It's kind of interesting, actually. Like, you can curve or carve. Actually, no, maybe not. There's a few weird things that happen with the always trick on. Flatland? It's not flatland at all, but you know. Okay, let's give up on that. That's the rainbow rail. Problem with my physics settings right now is I've got the gravity a little tighter than usual, which means getting over some of these rails is a bit of a challenge here and there. Okay, we can definitely get that cleaner. But you got to really finesse it to get him to actually not trigger a grind or try and hit the wall. Mostly that happens. More of a straightforward version of doing it. Could we flip into something? I'm seeing the potential for like a disaster, maybe. Not that. Yeah, you really can't just fly out and do a flip. It's too much other stuff going on. I suppose you could play around with the settings a little bit. Turn off the transition assist. Maybe that tangent flip thing is also screwing it up. Just a test. We'll change it from tangent to local. See if that makes a difference. Actually, yeah, I think it does. It's still hunting you in a bit. We get to the transition assist. Or vert assist. Turn that off. Okay, yeah, then it's much more of a straightforward flip. Or is it? I can't even tell much of a difference. Yeah. For whatever reason, I think the way the flips are implemented now to kind of work a bit better on transition does make some tricks like that a little bit more difficult. And that's a flair with the local. With tangent, it's supposedly better, but I haven't really played a lot with flares and those sort of tricks recently. The big question is, can we grind or get on top of a sofa? We can. It's actually like fully rideable. We're even getting stuck in the little bits in between the cushions. Killer combo right there, involving a sofa. Not really. I was just trying to get off it. Ooh. You could probably do something if you really wanted to. There we go. Okay, we barely hung on to that. The game was just being nice, actually. It probably throw you off, usually. It's cool that it's doable. No idea how we made that. Ooh. Little headbang. Yeah, that was a weird one. Don't know what it is about that one little spot there. Been having a lot of fun with it. Oh, I just missed it. You know what? I think that will about do it for today. Had a lot of fun on this map. If I'm being honest, I've been having a lot of fun whatever I play on this map. The game's feeling pretty good right now. I'm not sure when I'll be posting this exactly, but hopefully we'll have a bit more news about multiplayer, more modding things for console, stuff like that. I do feel a little bit bad playing on these mod maps when console players don't have any access to it yet. I noticed in the comments as well. People keep asking. Soon is all we can say, I guess. Sooner the better. And also PlayStation as well. Plenty of people waiting on that side. Yeah, we're holding on. Hopefully we'll get something good in the near future. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.